She is a life coaching stripper, people.
Yeah, I saw. I definitely I saw this.
All right,
Yeah.
so Nicole Mitchell. So she ditched her life as a pastor in Ohio 3 years ago and now lives in California, of course, making a living in the sex industry. Mitchell, a mom of three who describes herself as a pastor turned stripper forward slash life coach forward slash model, on her Instagram account, her Instagram account that boasts
Sorry.
that boasts 120,000 followers. She charges $15 a month for a sexy subscription to her OnlyFans account and for Zoom sessions. She now makes 100 grand a month, eclipsing her former saintly salary. Okay, all right. What did she say? So Mitchell, who adds her dreams came true, became disillusioned with Christianity after mentions of her mixed race heritage and bisexuality were edited out of sermons, leading her to quit her church job in 2017. So there's a lot to unpack here. For me, at least, I could understand, wanting to step away from a religion if you feel like it's hypocritical. All inclusive. You love everyone, but this is me. You don't love me, and to even compound it, I'm preaching the word. I'm here telling the congregation how great this religion is and how inclusive Christianity is. And here I am on the back end. You guys don't see it, but they don't even want to mess with me because of who I am,
Right.
race and her sexuality. So I could understand how that would feel. But if you if it didn't say it in the article, but I'm curious to know if she still like believes in, like, if she's still a Christian.
I mean, if she's still a Christian, I
Yeah,
can't even speak to that because that doesn't even make sense. If she was a Christian, she wouldn't think that this was okay. There's no way those two things can
run
exist
parallel.
together.
Doesn't make sense, right?
Where did this girl live where there was only one church to the point where she got so angry with this one church that she couldn't find another one?
You shouldn't question someone's faith. Like, you shouldn't, right? Like, I'm not gonna do that. But I do have questions. Like, I do have questions. I mean,
Right.
was it a was the editing, and I'm just using the word she used. I'm sure, it was more than just editing. I'm sure, other things happened, but was it the editing that was done so maliciously that turned you off from the religion entirely? Were other things happening? Because, like I said to you before, just because I'm a Christian, I could be a Christian, my neighbor could be a Christian. Doesn't mean we believe the same things. So, how strong, I guess, is the question. I won't make the assessment because I'm not qualified to, but I'll ask the question. How strong was your faith to begin with?
If you dedicate yourself to church on a level where you are going any days other than Sunday, you have said to yourself and your faith and your God that I am yours, I give myself to you, all of this. You don't have to be religious to know any of that. When you are on that level of going to church, you if you make you have to make a decision. There's a choice here that had to be made. You can't say that I'm doing the OnlyFans and I'm on this too. There's just no way. And anybody, like I said, if she was just going on Sundays, a regular person, and she went and did this, cool. I wouldn't be saying nothing. But the level at which she's complaining about why she left, that level of dedication that she's claiming she so dearly had was never there. It's obvious it was never there because that's not your first move, man. That's no Christian's first move, no religious person's. Could you imagine somebody who has been rocking, and I'm going to take it to the extreme, somebody who has been rocking a hijab for their entire life, and they end up going to one mosque, and in this mosque, somebody says, you know what? Jihad really means that you should go out and sacrifice yourself and kill yourself for your higher God and bomb planes and do all these things. And because she doesn't agree with it, she says, you know what? Forget this hijab. And she walks out the church and rips it off and starts dressing like a
We
gang.
get it. Yeah, we get it.
You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing about it is the story is written with the tone of celebration. Rather, better word. The story is written with the tone of liberation. Like she's finally free. They used the word.
Yeah, right.
They used the word disillusioned. Like she was brainwashed. You understand, right? So, which again is not fair. I'm not going to, because I'm not qualified to assess someone's faith and their belief in their God. There's only one person who could do that, and that's not the one.
Me, mofo.
Let me say what I'm saying. But what I am saying though is I kind of sympathize with her for a moment. She said she was divorced. She said she has 3 kids. One kid's hard enough to feed, so I get it. But again, it goes back to your faith, man, because at the end of the day, you know, God tests you. You know, and sometimes the test is easy, and sometimes it's really, really, really hard. And he's testing you to test your faith in God. I'm not going to say him or her, we don't know. But he's testing you to test your faith in God. So this could have been one of her tests. And if it was, maybe the test ain't over yet. It's one of those long exams, so she still has a chance to pass. But if she's failing at this point, you know, I get it. You got to feed your kids. You got to keep a roof over your head. But guess what? I can go out to a school and I can sell crack to kids. Because I got to feed my family. Does that make it okay? Of course not.
Where'd you get it from, though? Never mind.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, all money ain't good money. That's basically the bottom line. So, right. I don't know, man. This story had me going this way and going this way because I was raised by a single mom. So I'm empathetic to that situation, you know?
Aww.
But I also, at the same time, you know, my faith, right? So, I don't know. View in public, man. Let me know what you guys think with this one. This is a touchy one. Please be respectful as well. But thoughts? Like, I have too many questions to even pose them to you. I guess I would just ask you, really, right or wrong? Was she right or was she wrong? It's like, what's the thing? Like, can you penalize someone for stealing a loaf of bread to feed their family?
Yes.
You shouldn't steal, but they got a starving family. But you shouldn't steal. Starving family, you shouldn't steal. Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keeping it moving. Weird, man. All right, you guys, we put out new videos every single morning at 10 a.m.
Yes, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out these videos right here and subscribe right down here. We're trying to get to at least 100 followers. We're not far, man. Subscribe.